All right, here we go. 19.8. There's two on here, and they're kind of tricky. This one, we're going to set the collider, but it's got more parameters for it. So if we take our sprite, set collider right here for our roller. Okay, then it's a rectangle, but it's kind of at the wrong angle. So we're going to add more. I'm going to add in all of them. And as I do this, it's going to tell me which one each one is, right? So the first one would be what? I'm going to hover over here. The type is a rectangular one, and then the second one is our X and Y offset. Let's throw something on there and then see what it does. X and Y offset, and then we can't run it until we fill all this out. And then we need a width for it. I don't know. Let's go 50. Then 150 on the height. And then the rotation offset, I'm going to guess 45. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Ooh, that's bad. So see our offset. So it moved over 50 and then down 50. And that's where it came up with the new center point for it. So I don't really want an offset on this thing. So let's fix those. Yeah, we're still centered. My width, I don't know. My angles are wrong for sure. My length, probably a little longer. Let's go 165 maybe. And then my angle, I'm going to go 30 degrees. Let's see what's what. Hey, the angle looks right. My width looks too big. I'm going to try 35. Length a little longer, 175. That's definitely closer. So I get the bottom, the top. This thing's kind of a little, I have to offset just a little bit up and over. Let's go like 2 and 2. Too much. I didn't want to offset on the X. Let's go 0 there. But, oh, I offset it in the wrong way. Let's go -2. Now, it's probably -1 for that. Alright, anyways, you get the idea. You have to play around with it to get a real good collider. And we'll just go from there. Okay, so that looks better. But again, we've got our different. You can hover over this to figure out what they are. We got the type as a rectangle. I set a 0 offset for X, -1 for the Y. Our width, our radius is 35. Then we got our height, 175, and then a rotation offset of 30 degrees to get that thing to match a little better. So, got that one. More appropriate collider. This one, we're supposed to move this guy with our keyboard, and I scored points, right? A bunch of points just for sitting there. So we want to add an additional line so that the sprite moves to a random location when they touch, right? So where is the code? Right here. So if the ghost is touching the coin, then we get a point, 1 point. Lots of points if it keeps touching, right? So it keeps doing that. So what I want to move, I want to move the coin to a new location, and I'm going to bring in sprite Y too. So X and Y. So we're going to move this coin to a random place between 0 and 400 on the screen, right? So now when I touch it, it should jump somewhere else. Okay. Randomly. Bouncing around the screen. So we had this, right? So if the ghost is touching the coin, we get points, 1 point each time it touches. But we wanted to get the coin to move, so right here, it's moving along the X, right? Randomly. Let's just see one of those at a time. Okay, and then now I'll only have to go left and right to score points, right? But let's put that back in, and then the Y random value from 0 to 400 will make it pop all over the screen. Okay, and there we go. We did it. Congratulations. Are we done? Are we done? Yeah, we're done.